Everyone, so the other day, the Los Angeles Lakers ended up waiving Alex Fudge and Demoy Hodge. And the big question was, okay, well, what does this lead to? What does this mean? And then we saw the Lakers go and sign Dylan Windler, who was an older player, right? Demoy Hodge and Alex Fudge were supposed to be guys that, you use to farm system, you grow, you develop, and then eventually, hopefully, the idea is that they can make the roster, whether it's in a starting role, which would be ideal at some point, or even in just a bench role, provide some quality minutes for a Lakers roster later on down the road. But then the Lakers go completely left and end up bringing in a guy in Dylan Windler, which is like, wait a minute, okay, like what is this about, right? 27 years old, so he's much older, right? He's a guy that has had 4 years of NBA experience. He was drafted in 2019. He's a guy that has spent this past year with the Westchester Knicks, the Knicks affiliate, and he came off of a huge game in which he had 23 points, 33 rebounds. Lakers go and bring him in. And he's a guy that with the idea of like, okay, he's a 6'6", combo guard, small forward that can make some plays, shooting 38% from three in the G League. And also a guy that is looked at as an excellent rebounder, a guy that can just go chase down boards. Not a guy that you would expect to come in and have like a huge prominent role, but it is a guy that I think is a real question mark. And now the Lakers have added another piece in Skylar Mays. So again, they waived Demoy Hodge and Alex Fudge, brought in Dylan, and it was like, who's going to be that second guy? Well, that second guy now is Skylar Mays, who is, again, a 26-year-old. He's older. He has NBA experience, right? This is a guy that's 6'3". He can play the point guard role. He's played with teams like the Blazers. He's played with teams like the Atlanta Hawks. To me, again, this is a move that signals the Lakers are making a trade. This is a move that signals something is coming on the Lakers' end. I said that with the Dylan move, right? They're looking for pieces that can come in and potentially play a role, right? This season with the Portland Trail Blazers, 21 games. He averaged 17 minutes per game. He averaged 6 points, 4 assists, 3.6 assists, 1.8 rebounds, a steal, and basically like half a block, right? So this is a guy that could provide some quality backup minutes, a guy that has, again, 4 years of NBA league experience. This is a guy that I think is going to come in. I think, they're going to let him get some reps. Him and Dylan will probably get some reps with the actual roster. You might see them just randomly in a game here and there, and hopefully some garbage time. Hopefully it's not major minutes, at least in the beginning. And then eventually we'll be kind of into the bench guys, right? Skylar Mays, the Lakers need a point guard. Why do they need a point guard? Because if they make a trade and they end up trading D'Angelo Russell, well, then now they're thin at that position. So this is why I said when we got the Dylan move that I thought another move was coming and that this, to me, signals a trade. Now, look, is it possible that it doesn't? Right? Of course. But it's just really odd. And the timing is strange. Right? If the Lakers got rid of Demoy Hodge and got rid of Alex Fudge and they brought in 2 other young guys, right, then I'd be like, okay, well, obviously they just weren't super high on those 2 guys. They went and brought in guys that now maybe they want to kind of get a look at and see if these are the guys that are worthy of developing. But no, the Lakers didn't do that. They went and brought in a 26 and 27-year-old, both of which have NBA experience, both of which play positions that if the Lakers make a trade are going to end up unloading those positions. The Lakers, let's say Zach LaVine. We'll just use Zach LaVine as an example, right? If the Lakers end up trading for Zach LaVine, they're going to end up trading D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, and more likely than not, Gabe Vincent. Which then, again, they would need some type of playmaking. They would need some type of guy that can come in, not play a ton of minutes. You only need somebody to come in and play, 15 minutes a game, if that, right? 10, 15 minutes. You have LeBron, who's very likely going to play point guard. You have Austin Reeves, who can kind of step into that role and play that role a little bit. You're just looking for somebody that can come in, knock down some open shots, just provide some quality minutes in any type of rotation. To me, this signals, once again, the Lakers going a vet route to bring into the bench guys. Because, again, if the Lakers go and stick with Zach LaVine, right? Let's say you're trading D'Lo, Rui, and Gabe Vincent, along with, let's say Maxwell Lewis or something, right? Throwing in a young guy. Okay, well, the Lakers have 14 guys on their roster. They remove 4 of them. Now they're down to 10. Let's say they get Zach LaVine and Andre Drummond, right? So now they're at 12. Well, you have to keep at least 14. So guess what? You bring up Dylan, you bring up Skylar, and there you go. Now you're at 14. Now you're at 14 guys, and then you try to find that other piece that you need, or maybe you do some other trade, whatever, and it's like a 1-for-1 or 2-for-1. This, to me, is clearly, again, this is just my opinion. I don't know this for a fact, but this, to me, is clearly a move that signals the Lakers are about to do something, right? Not necessarily saying it's going to happen today. The Lakers can't make any big moves or any big trades till the 15th, but I fully expect that something is going to get done, that the Lakers are, again, it's just the timing, right? Why are you doing this now, 2-3 weeks before you can actually do a trade, and you're bringing in 2 NBA veteran-style guys rather than young guys? That is the point of the two-way. Most teams have on two-ways younger talent that they can grow, develop, and hopefully add on at some point. But no, the Lakers instead are bringing in a guy who can make, right? Make plays, shoot the shot on occasion. He's not shooting the 3-ball well this year. He's only shooting 29% from 3. But last year, he shot 46% on 4.3 attempts. So this is a guy that can play on the ball. He can play off the ball. He's 6'4", 205, good size, good strength, good length. Again, if this happened, after the trade deadline or something, then obviously it's nothing. If this happened, a couple days before the trade deadline, right? Like, let's say that this happened, I don't know, the day of or something, then maybe it wouldn't be. But it's just, to me, the Lakers are bringing these guys in to scout them as 2 guys that they are interested in, that they think can come in and make an impact, right? These are 2 guys that, look, they may never even see the floor in Skylar Mays and Dylan, right? They very well might not. Because, again, they're very likely going to be into the bench guys. But you still need those bodies. You still need those players that are for break glass in case of emergency type players. And I think that that's why they're bringing in Skylar Mays. I really do. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I pass the question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? Do you agree with me? Do you think, this definitely signals a trade? Do you think, no, it doesn't? The Lakers are just trying to find capable pieces, right? But again, Skylar Mays, Dylan Windler, are either of those guys playing any significant minutes over the other guys that we have right now? No. But if you get rid of some of those guys, well, and now you have a need for those 2. And especially if you end up getting rid of 2 of your guards, right? Get rid of 2 of your point guards, you definitely need another point guard or another guard, right? You need somebody that can make plays. You need somebody that can play off the ball. You need somebody that can handle the ball. Give the Lakers some point guard depth. It's a real problem. Somebody that can play make, right? And you need it on a cheap type of deal. You need it on something that a guy can come in and just play, again, like little spot minutes. Just give you a little 10 minutes or whatever a game. You don't need somebody that is going to come in and expect this huge major role. You don't need somebody that's going to come in and essentially be demanding of a 20 to 30 minute role. You need somebody that's hey, some nights you're not going to play, Some nights you might play, some nights you'll play, but it'll be minimal, right? It depends on the situation, right? And that's what I think the idea of bringing in Skylar provides. Gives you a guy that he's going to understand, he's going to know his role, he knows he's not going to come in and play any type of heavy minutes, right? You bring him on the two-way deals because if you don't end up doing a trade or you don't anything, then you can get rid of them and go get new guys. But also, it puts you in a position to where, like, for now, you can kind of get a look at them, kind of integrate them into your practices and kind of learn your system and learn your plays. So that way, when the time comes, boom, now you're signing them. Now you're bumping them up to new way deals, right? To an actual roster spot. But anyway, again, have a feel whatever your thoughts are. I'd love to hear it. Let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. Lets me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate you all. See you in the next one. Thank you.